The Grey Man does whatever a Grey Man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Hey, it's Bloggy time again. I'm here for some blogging action. So today's been eventful. Had a funeral for my auntie today. Saw some of my cousins I hadn't seen in years, and cousins' kids who were like tiny little dots the last time I seen them, and now big hulking men and women. Yeah, it's interesting. And of course, being like in these corona times, there was like restrictions on how many people were allowed to be there, and there was no wake afterwards. So yeah, and was all wearing masks as well. It's like, wow. Anyway, let's just I got some comics this morning though. Right, I was chatting to Thunder God on his channel when he was doing a live stream, and they was talking about Joker 80 years or something like that, and there's a big load of comics out for Joker's 80th year. And I just happened to mention that I hadn't even got around to buying an Action Comics 1000 yet. And yeah, and that prompted me to go onto eBay and find myself an Action Comics 1000. And I went with the Dave Gibbons 1950s variant. I think it's meant, yeah, 1950s variant. Someone kindly put up there for me. And yeah, I had a look at a few of the covers on there, and as soon as I saw British artist, you know, and this kind of old style comic book with blurbs, you know, writing on the cover, I was like, yeah, that's the one for me. I've just finished reading the 750 of Wonder Woman that Simple Simon got for me, so that was cool. Right, also got another package, and these ones I've actually opened them all up, and I've counted all the pages, because after I got a Phantom Stranger with missing pages, yeah, I'm like, I just wanted to make sure there was no repeat of it. So I got a nice. I actually, the guy had them all on us for a certain price, and he had to like make an offer. So I made an offer on all of them. It's just like I think I've got them for £3 each or something like that, which is cheaper. This is the one that I originally got with missing pages. I got a refund on that one, and no apology or anything like that. No, like nothing from the seller. I don't know if he thinks I've torn the pages out and sent it back to him or something stupid like that, but who knows. But anyway. The same seller bringing a comic that I bought went missing. Suspicious. Got that money back from that one as well, so at least, you know, nothing to worry about. At least got that one, and when I bought a new version of it, it cost me more, but never mind. But anyway, let me just show you these Phantom Strangers I've got. So a few more Phantom Strangers. I need the last one, and I think about the first 20 odd, maybe first 30 as well. So I've got the end of the run now. Some great covers. It's like some kind of demonic Pied Piper here is getting the people to follow him, possibly a troll because he lives under a bridge. A little bit of spine bend and certainly some cover damage, but I don't need or particularly want pristine condition comic. I don't you know, I don't like 9.8 comics where you're scared that you're crack the blinking pages when you open them. Even these ones like this is like really nice and pristine, but I feel like I want to read it. I am going to read it anyway, but it's going to probably get some damage. But they're not going to be worth anything in 20 years' time anyway. There's millions of thousands of Action 1000, so I highly doubt there'll be any value to them other than a couple of quid. Once again, I'm on my I must not buy any more comic books phase. I've got a few on the way. I've got a few Facebook sellers who I'm so weak when it comes to not to say no when it comes to comics. Here you go. Phantom Stranger, we battle for the soul of this dead man. There you go. I didn't read you the blurb. And I can't save them. I'm only a ghost. That's what Dead Man's saying there. Cool covers. Some of these are a bit expensive because of bloody Neil Adams. Neil bloody Adams, as I like to call him. I heard he's a cantankerous old fart, but I'm cantankerous about him now for making all my comics cost more. Why did you have to be such a popular artist? Or even better, why didn't they get a crappy person to do the art so that it wouldn't cost me so much? Maybe not that, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. If you want your comics, you got to darn well pay for them, don't you? Well, I was going to show you the rest of this box actually, but I don't think I will because there's quite a lot here. But the rest of it seems to be pretty much mostly Batgirl, a Batgirl run. So let's go to 25. No, 25, 26. Let's go to number 26, and then the rest of you, then I'll show you tomorrow. Sensational first issue, Batgirl. This is from 2000, April 2000. This is when, I think, is this the first Batgirl run? Because she never had her own title, did she? Forever, I don't think. And then she finally got her own run when it became Cassandra Cain. I'm pretty sure this is the first time she got a run. This is Please Help Me Not to Die. She started off not even able to speak because she was never taught how to speak by her assassin parent. Well, her mum was, I think her mum was supposed to be Lady Shiva. Pretty sure that Lady Shiva was meant to be her mother. I can't remember now. No. I know there's an assassin called Cain who's her father. But I had a feeling, because I sort of feel that Shiva was her mother. But then I'm sure in the early issues of this, they were going to have a fight to the death or something. Her and Lady Shiva, if I recall correctly. But yeah, she was brought up, and the only language she knew was the language of battle. So, you know, she learned to sort of read people's attacks at all times. But eventually some mutant or something sort of taught her language. I just touched her and she sort of suddenly knew how to speak or something weird like that. But because she learnt the ability to speak, she no longer was quite so fluent in the language of reading people's bodies in battle. Something like that. It's been a long while. And she had to sort of retrain herself a bit to be as sharp and as deadly as she had been. Look, her name is Shiva. She cannot be defeated. It will use her to destroy Batgirl. There you go. So there we have Lady Shiva. I know she was an assassin when she was first came about, because I know she come that Richard Dragon, didn't she? And she seemed to have like teamed up with Richard Dragon. Don't know if they changed their character a bit at some point down the line. Who knows? Batgirl defeated. This one's saying. She had an interesting costume as well. It was almost as if her costume was designed to have an open mouth, and then it had been sewn back on. If you look at it, it looks like it's sewn. It's like sewing around the mouth part. This issue, Batman dies, and there's her dad, Kane. Can't remember what his first name was. Unless Kane was his first name. No, because her name's Cassandra Cain, so it must have been his surname. Hey, look, my name's up here. Look, just noticed. My name's up in lights on this Batgirl comic. Busted. Should really take these little price stickers off. They're not needed. A Night Alone. Oh yes, I must remember to mention my contest for me and Matilda Gothica. Basically, the link for my contest video will be at the end of this video. You'll have a link for it. You can go check it out. It's really easy. Just when you make a video, any video you're going to be making in the future, or if you've not made any videos before, feel free to make a special video just for us. Just basically shouting out both our channels and putting links to both our channels in in your video and at the end of your video. It's pretty simple stuff, and hopefully we will grow our channels by doing that. It's a bit hard. I think it's a bit hard growing the channels at the moment because you can't talk. In chat you can't add new people, kind of thing. But anyway, we can but try. Batgirl spoiled. Joker last laugh. I think it was supposed to be dying, and the idea was that he was ill and he was dying, Joker or something in this, and it was it went across all the issues, didn't it? Joker last laugh. Crunch time. There she is being badass. I don't know. I think after I've stopped reading comics, modern comics, because I couldn't afford them anymore. I'm not sure. She's no longer Batgirl because I think what's her face? Spoiler took over. The one, the girl who is Spoiler again. I can't remember her name now. Never mind. No, it's not Cassie, is she? No, I don't remember. Extra sized issue, and then she's got like a new code name now. But she's kind of taken a back seat, I think, and not used to much. She's got some name like Orphan or no, I don't know, Pariah or something. I don't remember now. But some different code name. And I don't think she's seen hardly. She's not looking in good state there, is she? Not looking good at all. But anyway, that's me Batgirls, well, half of that Batgirl run. I'll show you the rest of it tomorrow. Right, it's less bigly channel the shout out. I'm going to shout out Your Comic Book Fangirl. I think that's the correct name for it. I watched one of her videos earlier. Yeah, she's cool, showing off her comic books. Yeah, go sub her up if you're not subbed to her already. She's on about 143. Let's see if we can get her to 150. Yeah, go for it. Go sub her up. And, oh, by the way, I hope you're having an amazing day. Grey Maniacs. Yeah, I'm losing the will to carry on with that one. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll carry on calling you Grey Maniacs and telling you to have a great amazing day. We shall see. Anyway, I am out of here. Cheers for watching. And yeah, until next time, may all your news be good news.
I tell you what would be really swell, it's go and sub up your comic fan girl. If you don't want to rot in hell, go and sub up your comic fan girl. If you don't, I think you smell. So go and sub up your comic fan girl.